Okay, this is the last video I'm going to do today. Basically, a year ago I did a video on Man United under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. So I've been a United fan since the 80s and strong interest in sports and coaching, etc. And I basically said that he'd done a solid enough job, but it was at quite a sort of pivotal point. At that stage, we were looking at we're probably going to finish sixth, maybe a cup run, maybe get to a semi-final. And then, a year on, and we're 3 points clear at the top of the Premier League, which is a surprise. It might be a false position. I'm not sure we're going to win the league. Really, depends. If we go to Anfield on Sunday and win convincingly, you're going to have to say there's a chance, because then we'll be 6 points clear. But it's one of those. City are still a good side. Liverpool are a good side. So I thought we finished third this season. I said that at the start of the season. I still think we probably will do. We'll be a lot closer to Liverpool and City than we were last season. Obviously last season as well, United went out in 3 cup semi-finals, although I could sort of see why that happened. The City result in the League Cup, City masters of the League Cup, probably a better side. Sevilla, it's near the end of the season. Sevilla done so well in the Europa League over the years, so again, we just sort of run out of steam. We didn't maybe have the squad depth, and then we lost to Chelsea in the FA Cup semi-final. We'd already beat Chelsea 3 times last season, so it was almost like they were due a result. And obviously this season we've lost 1 game to City as well. Again, they're probably the better side than us. I don't know, one-off, we might have had a chance, but anyway, it just shows you that we still need a bit of strength. And for me, is the right wing position is the weak position we've got now. The centre back position, if Barry can stay fit, he's proven he's a good foil for Maguire. Number 6 is a slight problem. But at the moment we have got a lot of good midfielders, but mainly they're 8s and 10s, and Matic is only our real 6, and he's getting on a bit, so we probably need to replace him at some stage. Maybe Declan Rice is an option, but it's hard to find good number 6s, like it's hard to find good centre-backs, so we'll see what happens there. This season, say third will probably where we're going to finish up, I think, but I think Ollie's seen off some of the doubters, and he's got the soul of the club within him. He's a club legend. He gets the club. He's not like the previous 3 managers who have sort of said, I do it my way, and I'm come in and try to sort of put their stamp on it. And Ollie's, doing a good job. He's got young coaches. He's working it out. We're making progressions. Likes of Rashford. He's been with the club since from a young age. You need players like that. He's a good athlete. More players like that with the sort of soul of the club and with sort of developing an identity. And I think the game was against Villa, or that was at Wolves, where we won, and there was a lot of positivity at the end of the game, and everybody's seeing these are the games we need to win. So things are going improving for Solskjaer. I still think they should have got Sancho in the summer. It's just one of those things. Woodward again, maybe he just didn't go in hard enough there, and that's probably the only position where we look well. If we had Sancho, you could have nailed that position down for the next 10 years, but we didn't do that. So we'll see what happens. I think they're building towards something, but they need a bit more quality. Cavani's the best centre-forward in the club, but the problem is when Martial doesn't play, he doesn't seem to take that too well. Pogba's improving, although we'll see what happens with Pogba. We could easily probably lose Pogba, and it's not a position where we're short, but he is a world-class player. The way he manipulates the ball is definitely better than 99% of players. I would like to see if we could ever get him and Van der Beek in the same team. They've got so much quality. Van der Beek's a very good player. He's lucky not to be starting, but Ollie trusts the McFred midfield, and they do seem to do well as a partnership and under pressure. So we'll see what happens to where we are in a year's time. I've got a feel maybe we could get to a couple of finals this year. Not sure. Depends on the draw. If we get past Liverpool in the FA Cup, we obviously knocked out one of the best teams, so you never know. The problem, as long as Pep's around at City, he's one of the best managers of all time, so it's hard to try and get the upper hand on him, although he has beaten him a couple of times. Klopp, obviously without Van Dijk, they're not as good a side, and you don't know if Salah's going to hang around, so if those two go, Liverpool aren't going to look as strong, but I think City will retain their players, but they're going to have to start replacing Aguero, Fernandinho and people like that, so we'll see what happens. Anyway, thanks very much, and take care and stay safe, and I'll speak soon. Cheers.